got me right in the temple.
Oh, he must have been in a mood then.
Oh. I just went inside.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're good. Let take over from me.
Yeah, right.
Let me see.
No sneaking out, children.
Yes, no. You stay. Mandy, come. Mandy, come. Thank you. Little escape artist. Yes. All right. Sound is on, I think. So we're just waiting for that.
What do you want me to do? Go over there with her? I don't know.
No, you don't have to.
No, I know.
I'll just hand the. They won't. These guys won't go after the packages.
Huh? No.
They won't go after.
No.
Although they do like the boxes, but not as much as Capri.
Yeah,
Capri loves the boxes. Come on, guys.
You're fine.
Come on, guys. Just making sure we have sound. Looks like I went to highlights. So maybe there's. Hey.
No growling, please.
No. Off. 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 Don't even start. Off. Come on. Come over here. Come over here. Come here. Here, guys. Bed. Mandy, bed. Bed, bed. Bed. Come on. Come on. Mandy. Mandy, bed. Bed. Come on. Boom. Boom. Bed. Down. Off. Boom. You don't do this at home. What all of a sudden? We're here. All of a sudden. Hi. No, off. No, stay off. Back. Off. Off. You know better. You know better. Come here.
Excuse me. Wait.
All right, so.
What? Just take your time. Wait for me. Back up.
All right, so we're gonna close this so you're a little bit more quiet. All right. So I think the sound is on. I'm right here. Maybe I can check and see if someone can let me know. Where is it? Come on now. Oh, you guys are thirsty, huh? Thirsty. All right. Just making sure the sound's on before I start talking too much. And I'm gonna check the little messages. Okay. Mandy and Boom, yes, you guys are the special guests. Yes, you are. All right, good. Sound is on. Great. All right, so hi guys. I'm Sharon. If anybody doesn't know me, I am Capri's human mom, and Capri had, let's see, she had 2 litters. She's one of our breed moms here at Service Dog Project, and she was she's almost, let's see, she's 3.5, almost 4. So she was born in July. Actually, wait a minute, is she 4 already? No, she's 3. She was born 2020. So she was Capri herself was a COVID baby, and that's when I started volunteering. And then when Capri was at the point where she was going to be chosen as a breeder, they asked me if I would take her and mother her and be her grandma to all her little puppies, and I said absolutely, I would love to. So I have been blessed with being able to have Capri home with us. And I had 6 kids. Now we have Mandy and we have Boom home with us. So I have 3 Great Danes, 6 kids, and only one's out of the house, married. So it's a full house. All right. So Capri, Boom, come here. Boom. So you guys probably know Boom. He's the big boy of the group. Boom was, let me see, you guys know he's the Merle with the Merle mantle, we like to call it, with the mantle around, and he's a love bug. He also, everybody knows, he was Mama's favorite. Capri always, first thing she did was go in and she would move her nose around and she would look for little Mr. Boom. And even to this day, she wants to know where he is. She'll go over and she'll groom him. She'll flip his ears and she'll lick his ears, just like she used to do when he was a pup. And he looks for her too. They love to sleep together. Capri definitely likes having her own space. She definitely likes being a mom who can kind of retire at this point, kind of look back and go, okay, I have my kids, let's let them play. So Lynn asked me to come today and bring both of them. So anyone who has not met Mandy, come here, Mandy, this is Mandy. I'm going to turn this way so you guys can see Mandy, because I know you haven't seen her in a while. Mandy is one of the Christmas puppies. They were named after our family favorite movie, White Christmas, and her name is Mandy. She has a little dancer on the back of her neck. That's why we called her Mandy. She actually, in my opinion, in our opinion, she is like a twin to Derby, which is one of the newer puppies. So she has this like white muzzle around her face, and she's not completely black like Derby, but she does have this little thing right here. But they look the same. They both talk a lot. They both are very needy. And Mandy is definitely very needy. She's been home with us since she was about 6 weeks with Mom. So she got one-on-one with Mom. She got to nurse longer than everybody else. And she's a little spoiled in that way. Mom, Capri, doesn't really, she doesn't really forcibly tell her to do anything. She doesn't mother or parent her as much as I wish she would. So when we were going to bring Boom home, well, first of all, the decision of when to, who it was going to be, we love all the puppies, and it was really, really hard for us to choose, but not hard for Mom to choose. I think if we had brought anybody but Boom home, Capri would have been looking for Boom. She would have been searching for him. So he was the easy choice. He was the absolute choice. There was no question. So Boom and Mandy. Now, these guys, they're actually being really calm right now, which is it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But Mandy on her own, she is a space cadet. I tell Lynn all the time funny stories about what's happening with Mandy, because Mandy is so smart, but she is a space cadet. She can break out of any door. We have a kitchen that goes into a breezeway with a regular door, and then from the breezeway out to the backyard, we have a deadbolt, like a latch. So you have to actually turn it, and then you have to open the door. Mandy, first, she was able to get out of the kitchen into the breezeway. Now she can completely get out from the kitchen into the breezeway, and then she can actually turn the latch, the deadbolt, and she can get outside. And she's not, they have pretty much free reign, but we don't have doggy doors because we don't want, we just can't. We live in a place that has animals, and we don't want to have anything coming in that shouldn't come in. But she is our escape artist. She can get outside basically whenever she wants. Although it's all kind of behavioral. It's like when she's bored, if she wants to go out or she hears something. I don't know if you guys can see, but she's at the window right now. She is panting. She's a little anxious. She tends to be a barker. A lot of the Christmas puppies, for some reason, they have a little bit of anxiety and nervousness, and they bark a lot. Boom does not bark as much, although he's learning a little bit, but we're trying to squelch it. So Boom actually is not. Boom, I think Boom sees all the other dogs, and he's like, oh, I want to see if my siblings are over there. So Boom, not so much a barker. Boom is I would say he's very well behaved. He's getting to be really big. Obviously, you guys see. He loves to lean in, and he loves to just kind of be with me wherever I am. He does really, really, really love Mandy. Their sibling friendship, love, play, whatever you want to call it, it really is amazing. A fun fact about the two of them is that they're actually full siblings. That's kind of a rarity that you would have the same mom and dad, unless you live in, and you're kind of like a family breeder where you have both mom and dad on the property, which we don't. But Capri, it just so happened when she went into heat, she was bred with same exact with Sir Richard. So they actually have the same mom and the same dad, except they're a year and a half apart. So that's it's really unique. This whole litter is full siblings to each other. Boom, off, boom, off, off. He's very curious about what's going on. He has my kids say he has a little FOMO, which is in the kids' teenage world right now. It's a fear of missing out on something. And so Boom definitely has a fear of missing out. He's always wanting to see what's going on in the next room or where somebody else is because he's afraid he's missing something. So these guys are full siblings, and so they have, they should have a lot of the similar traits. Some of the things they have are similar, others completely opposite. Like I said, Boom, he could fall asleep and he'll just be out. He's a boy. He's very much a boy. And he'll just be out cold. And Mandy will come along and she'll hear everything and she responds and reacts. Capri does the same thing too. Capri will kind of, she'll bark and let you know, but usually Capri gets quiet and she'll give you one or two barks. Mandy tends to be the town crier who tends to want to let you know over and over again, there's somebody there, I don't like it, or I don't want it, or I want to go out there. So she's very talky. And I know Derby does too. So again, her and Derby are very, very similar. Very similar indeed. Boom, he looks like Wally. He looks like Wallace, who is his full brother. Same mom, same dad. And Wallace is just a bigger version. But they look exactly alike. There's a couple little bit more spottings. But I think he's pretty big. He's not too tall. I think Banks is probably taller, but he's probably very similar to like Alfred in his size and in his height. Let's see, what else? The two of them. Oh, so they're kind of like the frickin' frack in our house. So Capri just got spayed last week. She has had, Capri has had 22 puppies and given Service Dog amazing service by having so many beautiful, beautiful dogs that were still training, and some are puppies, some are out in service, some are on their final steps, just waiting. Boom, off please, off, thank you. So Capri got spayed, and she's had to have kind of special attention. That's why she's not here, because she still has her staples on one of her wounds, a couple of her wounds. And so she's at home recovering still. And so I left Addie, our daughter, at home to kind of watch Capri, make sure she's not getting into anything. And I brought these two guys. But Capri is kind of, she loves being with me, and she'll go anywhere with me. She likes having like privacy on the bed, but I set up a mattress at the edge of the bed so that these two could be near her, near us, and all together. It's kind of crazy. But Boom and Mandy they will sleep on top of each other. So I've given Alyssa a couple pictures, sent them to Tracy, and I'll post another one today. When they sleep on top of each other, just like they were like in the same litter. They have that same litter bond, if you will, even though they weren't born at the same time. And if they calm down, you'll see Boom will lick Mandy's ears, and he'll groom her, and Mandy will do the same, and they allow each other to kind of lick their ears and lick their heads, and it's very, very sweet. They do get into trouble together also. If I left the house with Capri because I had to take her with me when she was getting spayed. I kind of kept her with me to keep her safe and keep an eye on her. These two were so upset that Capri got to go someplace that they didn't go, that they destroyed things at the house. They got into my boots. Boom loves leather. That is a definite puppy thing. But usually he's very very busy with his toys and everything. But when they get behavioral and they want to kind of tell you that they're upset, that's when they take something of yours. So these two they chew things. So I have to keep everything up. And with 5 kids at home, I say to them, if you don't want anything destroyed, you need to get it up. So I think that's about it with them. Mandy's not that big, like tall-wise. She's a little shorter than Capri. And I think Boom's, he's what, 6 months, going on 7, almost 7. I think he's going to be a big, big boy, like Wallace. He hasn't had a tall sprout lately, but he's starting to go like this. So he's the one that eats 3 times a day. If he doesn't eat 3 times a day, he's into everything and he's starving. He's very good at his name, like stopping or leaving something. Even like if he'll take a stuffed animal and run off and I'll tell him to stop, he stops. He's very good in that way. Not so great on the recall yet. Like if I call him, he'll stop and look. And he'll think about it for a second, and usually he's playing with Mandy or Mom. And so he won't come to me necessarily at that moment, but we're working on that. He's very good. They actually are all very good at mealtime. My 8-year-old, I'm training her to feed them, and they are very, very good at dinner time. We've trained them very well to go to their bed. They have beds similar to this. They go to their beds, they lay down, they stay, they wait while the food's getting prepared. Boom will whine and cry because he's hungry, but he'll be calm and he'll stay. And when it's time for them to come, we let Capri eat in peace a little bit first. But then all 3 of them are over there eating at the same time together. We've never had any dog fights. We've never had any aggression. There's been once when Boom, went to try to get Mom's food, and I think Capri was, very accurately telling him, no, that's not your spot. So he waits really well because he eats so fast that we have to really work on the weight. Which he is very, very good at. And even during the meal, I like to do it with the younger kids while I'm present to make sure that they can take redirection from little kids too. So my 8-year-old will go and have him wait, have him eat, and then we'll stop him mid-eating maybe 2 times just to get him to eat a little slower so he's not gobbling so fast. Or we'll have to spread it out on a tray and have him learn to eat a little slower. And Mandy is a very patient, calm eater, so we don't have any worries about that. So I think that's them. They love being together. They love hanging out together. They're a little crazy on leash together. So usually, because I have 3, usually I'll just take Capri and one of either Boom or Mandy, and those 2 we can handle. But when we have an open park or a place that we can bring them together and let them run, we have a great big backyard, so they get to run a lot and do all that stuff. So that's Boom and Mandy. Mandy's going to be 2 on Christmas, So she's just getting into that calm down stage and starting to fill out a little bit. I do have a couple packages and a letter to open, but if you guys have any questions and you want to put them, I'll see if there's anything. Whoop. All right. So I'll open the packages, and if there's any questions, you can post them here, and I'll answer them if I can. Yes, Capri was born July 28th. I thought it was the 26th, but maybe it was the 28th. Yep, Sizzle and Tigger. And Sizzle was always very, very abrupt with Capri. Let's put it that way. And Capri is not that way with her babies. Nope. Boom. Off, please. Boom. It does not jump up on anything like this at home, but I think he's used to the space and he knows what's going on. But all right, so no, they're not staying. They're just coming here with me for the moment. I'm gonna open up the boxes, and there's a letter, and then I'll be taking them home. So I'm your special guest with them today. All right, let's see. I'm not sure.
Know that Sage went home today.
Oh, Sage, Sarah's right next door, and she said that Sage went home today. All right, so Sage went home today, if anybody's wondering. Yes. All right. I'm just opening this because I'm not sure if it is. Okay. Yes. So it's a donation. Yep. All right. And it's from Ellen H. Come on. Ellen H. So I will have Sarah put this up later. Thank you, Ellen. That was very, very, very generous and very sweet. Any donations we get is wonderful. We are very excited about the future and working towards some new things happening. Whoop. And that's my son. We'll ignore that. All right, come on. Oh, hold on. Maybe I have a key because I did not bring in my scissors. If you have it. All right, Sarah's gonna get me the opener. All right, let's see. We have. Yeah, that's okay. I can get it with the
Can you get the scissors?
Yeah, I got the scissors.
I don't want
Yep, I got it. All right, perfect. You curious, Boom? Huh? Are you curious? Let's see what this one is. It's a little light. It doesn't shake. There's no noise. What is this? Oh, I see Christmas colors. Christmas is coming. So we have Halloween this weekend in New England. So traffic is getting absolutely insane. We live right next to Salem. If any of you guys know, Salem is the place to be at Halloween, and New England is a beautiful place to be in the fall. All right, this is beautiful. Looks like it's a Karanda blanket or a regular blanket. Yes, it's a Karanda blanket. Let me see who it's from. Oh, this is awesome. Because it has those great loops that you can loop around so they can't take them off. All right, let's see. Oh, this is from Bio BC. Oh, Bio, that's very, very sweet. You know what we need. So it's a nice Karanda blanket in the Christmas plaid. I'm gonna pull it out, peek at it. Yes, here we go. So these are great. These are fantastic. There you go. We call this our old man plaid, but it's nice. It's manly and it's Christmas, and it has the loops. So thank you, Bio. That will be very, very handy and used very well. All right, we got some more stuff happening. What do we got? So what's funny is Capri, who spent a lot of time up in the house, She loves the boxes. And the others naturally do too, but not as much as Capri. Capri has definitely been trained into her to go for the boxes. Awesome. And this, very, very, very needed. Frontline. The fall can actually be a big time for ticks also. So that is really, really great. I'm trying to find out who this is from. It came from Chewy. Let's see. It came from Chewy, but I'm not sure. I don't see anything written on it. So if you know who this is from, or if it was from you, just put a little post on there, and we will be sure to be able to say thank you to you. But whoever sent the front line, thank you so much. Very, very good. And yes, our dogs are now above 89 pounds. I know, looking at the weight list, almost everybody's above 90. And that was a couple weeks ago. All right. Then we have one more here. It's heavy. So maybe you guys can help me. Can you help me? Yes. All right. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. You gonna help me, Boom? Huh? You gonna help me, Boom? You gonna help me? What is it? Oh, this is for when you make messes everywhere. That happens a lot. All right, so laundry detergent, which we always need, right? Because you guys get messy, you love the mud. This litter definitely loves the mud. Oh my goodness. And, ooh, this is nice. The Rescue. We use this in the barn because it is, it's perfect. It's non-toxic. And we use it all to clean the kennels in the barn and in here. Let's see who it was from. Let me see. There's a gift receipt. Oh, from Eric and Jude. Eric and Jude, thank you. Thank you very, very much. So this is going to go to a lot of use. And we're going to make sure that we put those up on the board also. I'll have Sarah do that if she's still here. Awesome, she is. So we have that. We have the Frontline, thank you. We have BioBC, thank you for the beautiful, beautiful blanket. And we have the donation from Ellen H. In Pensacola, Florida. So thank you guys so, so much. Let me check and see if there's any questions. Whoop. All right, let's see. Okay, so I don't think any questions. Coranda Dex, yep, by bio. Opening packages. Thank you, Sharon. It's been wonderful seeing Mandy and Boom. Yes, they're so sweet. Love hearing the updates about Capri, Mandy, and Boom. And thank you for the many overnights you did taking care of Capri. Oh, yes. I would not have left Capri if at all I could handle it. But oh my gosh, falling in love with every single one of those puppies and being able to be there all the time. This litter is very, very special. So I'm glad I was able to be here. All right. Yeah. And that's thank you very much. Thank you. Once is enough. Thank you. Yes. Mandy likes to tell me what's going on. So, all right. So I think we're good. Boom. Mandy, come over here. Let's see if you can stay here and say hi. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. No. Say bye. Say bye. All right. All right. Thank you, guys. God bless. Have a good weekend. And I'm going to turn sound off. Let's see.